Now, Middle, one of two Lehigh Valley representatives on that AVCA All-American watch list. The other, as we noted on yesterday's program, is over at Parkland, where senior setter Will Stiles was acknowledged as well. Of course, he was part of that Trojans team a year ago that reached the top of the mountain, claiming EPC, district, and ultimately state gold, a feat the Parkland boys volleyball program last accomplished in 2015 during its undefeated 24-0 campaign. In 2023, it was appropriately 23 straight wins for the Trojans, with a roster that featured just one senior and 13 juniors. Stiles was one of those 11th graders, along with multi-sport athlete Owen Rodgers. The opposite hitter has been part of more success at Parkland than any other student athlete in its history. Gwen Begley tells us more.
A season ago, Parkland defeated Shaler in straight sets to win its second state championship. Owen Rodgers had 8 kills, 4 blocks, and 5 digs in that gold medal match, one he nor the Trojans will soon forget.
I mean, that was really awesome. I think we kind of flew under the radar for most of the season, and just being able to progress as we did and really get into our spots at the right times was great.
He's been playing for us in the varsity roster since he was a sophomore. So, he went up right from middle school, played a one-year JV, and he was right to the varsity level and was helping us as a sophomore with the rest of these guys when they were young, and had a nice run in the state tournament back then, and then obviously propelled themselves to the state championship last year.
After managing the girls volleyball team in the fall, Rodgers would then find himself part of another run for PIAA gold with the boys basketball team. While Rodgers would be donned with a silver medal this time, the experience once again a lasting memory.
It was a great experience. I've known most of those guys since about 5th, 6th grade, so I've come up with them, played basketball with them for a long time. And, it was really great to just see, the progression of everybody, as we got through the season. Everything just came together at the right times.
That was amazing. I felt like I was at a Division I basketball game. I mean, I've never been to a big game like that, state championship. It was super fun. It means a lot to me being around all the success. I grew up playing a lot of sports. I played basketball through middle school. I have a lot of close friends on the basketball team. I go to their games, so it's awesome seeing them succeed. It's really special.
Being a part of not one, but 2 state championship contending teams is pretty darn impressive, but that's raised to a whole other level when you realize that Owen Rodgers is the only athlete from Parkland to be rostered for 2 teams in 2 different sports that made it to the state final.
My coach texted me right away. It's cool. It's definitely cool, but I think we've got more to accomplish.
It's such a surprising stat, to be honest with you, but at the same time, it's not a surprise for a kid like Owen. I mean, he pushes himself so hard, and to be on the basketball team here is already an accomplishment. But then to be a key contributor to the volleyball team when we had the run that we did last year, and it's just such a great testament to him to put in the time. He puts in the time in the fall helping out the girls team, so he's around volleyball before we start our season up, but that's when he rolls right into basketball, and then he rolls right into volleyball. He never gets a break, but his competitive spirit is always there.
Now in his final season on the volleyball court, Owen Rodgers will build upon his 236 kills and 69 blocks as the Trojans hope to repeat their gold medal winning performance from a season ago.
I think it's great. We have really good chemistry, and I think we all play with a lot of confidence and almost swagger. We've all played, most of us are seniors now, but we've been playing on varsity since sophomore year. So I think we're pretty comfortable where we're at, and I think that helps us a lot.
At Parkland High School, I'm Gwen Begley for the Service Electric Network.
Thanks a lot, Gwen. Rodgers had 118 kills, 22 blocks, and 17 digs in his junior season. He got back into the Trojans lineup for the first time this spring in Monday's match at Freedom, where the now senior notched 4 kills, a couple of blocks, and 1 dig. 3-1 Parkland still has 2 matches left this week, tonight at home against Deerfield, before traveling to Center Valley on Thursday to face Southern Lehigh. Now, another